Hi everyone, welcome to What a Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie. You're not. Only just made it back into the chair just in time as this one goes up. Welcome back to a 2-Up Tuesday. That's right, a 2-Up Tuesday featuring the Skorpion and the Skorpion G. They're two of the tanks. Two tanks look the same. The Skorpion G. Kicking us off is Von the Burglar. Von the Burglar from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. And this bloke. This is only the second replay I've recorded since I got back from a Sydney jaunt. And I tell you what, I finally got to meet the great man. And if you did too, then you wouldn't have been disappointed. An absolute gentleman. A guy. It's always good to meet people that I've been speaking with through TeamSpeak or Discord or whatever, or the forums or replays. It's always good to meet people after having spoken to them for so many years, and Von's no exception. I've been speaking to Von for over 2 years now. I've been involved with 1AR, and they're a pack of absolute legends. Von's no exception, and he loves his Skorpion G. Have a look at this bad boy. If you've been living on another planet and you don't know what the Skorpion G is, the Skorpion G is a Tier 8 premium German tank destroyer. The one that's sort of based on the Rimby Panzer, the Rheinmetall Panzerwagen at Tier 8. It looks a little bit different. It's a bit higher than the Tech Tree one. The gun, what's the gun like? Is it the same? It might be. This looks like the same 128mm gun. Now, Von's got the premium rounds ready to rock and roll. 490 alpha damage, which isn't too bad for a TD at Tier 8. 490 alpha damage, 311 penetration. That's with premium rounds. And he auto aims and shoots the T71 DA. Who would have felt that? That's for sure. And the IS-2 tidies up the Tier 7 auto loading American light tank. 311 penetration. That's not too bad at all. No luck whatsoever with that shot. That shot just went a little bit low. Nothing wrong with the way he aimed that one. It just hit the dirt, waiting for the reload onto the T25-2, which again, it just misses. Damages his engine and his turret. Von just pulls back. Let's look at the gun again. 128mm gun. 490 alpha damage, 311 penetration. That's with premium. Standard is 246. There's an AT option as well for a massive 630 alpha damage, should you manage to penetrate a shot with that 65mm. Now, the JP... Is it the JP? The J Panther is getting very, very cheeky, not far from where Von is, spotting out the top tier Skorpion G as well as the IS-2. He's lost a little bit of hit points. He's down to 682 hit points. But he's just kicking back here, thinking, what are we going to do? Looking at the mini-map, no support, no. Normally you get a couple of heavy tanks coming on the eastern side of the mine itself. Not today. Von looks around the corner, sees an opportunity to get a kill, takes the opportunity, brings his team back to 3-1. 943 damage done so far. He's just missed out on one of the missions. One mission was to get 4 kills having received no prior damage. That's out the window. That was for the Object 260. The Chimera mission, however, he needs to do 5,000 hit points of damage. Let's see how he goes. He might. It's getting featured on the channel. Maybe he's going to do 5,000 hit points of damage. That's for the Chimera, the second tank in the second lot of personal missions. Does that make sense? It's the same tank I'm going for. Maybe that's what I should start focusing on, trying to get some of these missions done. Anyway, Von the Burglar from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. Looking at the Tiger 1, looking at the Progetto 46. Tiger 1, bang, for 480 hit points of damage. Straight in to the Tier 7 German heavy tank. Again, the T-34-3 confirms that kill, and that brings the score back to 7-4. 1 kill to Von. 1,912 hit points of damage done. He's on a mission to do 5,000 hit points of damage. And to complete it with honours, he wants to be the top 3 by experience. Let's see how he goes. 4-2's the score. We're on mines. There's a Progetto and an Oni looking at the mini-map just to the northeast part of the mine itself. The Lorraine 40-tonner. There he is. Oh, that'll be a good one. He does. He gets the kill. Makes the scoreboard look a little bit more attractive. 5-3. 2 kills to Von the Burglar. So he's got nearly half the kills from his team. Lots of tanks back at spawn. I'm not sure they've got too much to shoot at. And I don't know if he'll be scratching his head or what, but there's a side shot into the Progetto, gets him for 489 hit points, takes him down to 438, which is a one-shot for the Skorpion G. He'll be happy about that because the Progetto 46 can be a dangerous tank indeed. Von down to 682 hit points. So if somebody shoots him, he won't die unless he gets AMRAC or something. He won't die if someone shoots him, but an auto-loader or an auto-reloader such as the Progetto 46 could be a little bit more worrisome. He's got a friend up here in the IS-2. Now, the IS-2 might only be a Tier 7, but it does have a pretty punchy gun at Tier 7. I can't remember what the alpha of it is, but it's pretty good. Von shoots the T25-2, takes him down to 397 another tank down to a one shot if he can manage to land it. I reckon he will, though. He's not moving. Looks like the IS2 had a go at the T25-2. Again, the shot just goes a little bit low into the dirt up against the Tier 7 American turreted tank destroyer. The Skorpion G on the enemy team kills the IS3, making it even again, but the M4190 girlfriend tank, the gluten-free, the grand final tank, gets a kill on the T25-2 as Von puts a beautiful shot into the side of the JT 8.8. That's a preferential matchmaking German non-turreted Tier 8 tank destroyer. And now we're sitting at 6-5 on mines. Quick mouthful of coffee because the voice is about to go. And today's video is a 2-Up Tuesday. It's a double. There's going to be another one after this featuring the... not the Skorpion G, the Skorpion without the G. Why would you get a Skorpion without the G? I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. It's basically the same tank, but without the paint job. In fact, it is the same tank, but without the paint job. But back to Von. He's looking at the ONI, thinking if I can get rid of this Tier 7 Japanese bad boy, like that, 7.5 looks so much better than 7.6. No. 7.5 looks so much better than 6.5. The scoreboard looking much more healthy indeed. Now, that Progetto 46 has not been seen for some time. Finally, those tanks that were back at the base have decided to come forward a little bit. That T-34-1 is playing. He seagulled a kill not too long ago. Or did he? No, he didn't. It must have been the T-34-3. He's dead. Anyway, Von's not dead. He's winning 7-5. The Progetto, is the Progetto firing blindly towards Von? I think he is. Gets him for 222. The AMX 1375, no. The T-34-1, Chinese Tier 7 medium tank, goes for the Progetto on very low health. They can get rid of that Progetto 46. They're well and truly in this game. The AMX 5100, has he been spotted this game? I can't see on the minimap. Because that's a tank that could certainly pick up 2 quick kills like that, and again turn the result around very, very fast. E25 looks like he's trying to harass the Progetto 46 as the T-34-1 is, and the 1375. They're all hanging around him, but he's on 184 hit points, and no one seems to be able to have some shots. Von looking to move forward. Looks like the IS2, our friend in the IS2, just got a shot into the JT 8.8. That's the non-turreted German TD that we spoke about a minute ago. Skorpion G on the enemy team kills the AMX 1375, and it looks like maybe the IS2 has got that JT covered. There's a KJ 100, another non-turreted German tank destroyer over there in the bushes where the tank destroyers often are. Von shoots him. Was that 100? Was that 600 damage? 600. That was 601 damage. That wasn't an HE round. That was a max roll. Who knows? Blind fires, gets the kill. Again, they're winning by 2 tanks. And still that Progetto is still away. That Progetto driver really should think about buying a Tats Lotto ticket. If you believe in luck, and he will believe in luck after this game, he's used up all of his 9 lives, hasn't he? He's been there for ages, and nobody's really going to shoot him. Von's not scared to shoot, though. Puts one into the J Panther. Brings his damage up to 4,973 hit points. That'll be that mission done, because he also got the blind shot, remember? He did get a blind shot not too long ago. I'm sure that was for more than 27 hit points. But anyway, he wants to get the kill on the Progetto. I reckon that might be the key. That's what he's looking at. His 6th sense goes off. He's been spotted. The tank destroyed. There's the Progetto. You're guilty. 12-7. Grabs the mission. 5 kills to Von the Burglar. 5 kills. 5,157 hit points of damage done. 13-7's a score. He's thinking, you'll beauty. No problems whatsoever. What's left? An LT-432. Who was last spotted right next to the cap. And the AMX 5100. I don't think that AMX 5100 has been spotted all game. The E25 saying, hold my beer, I've got this. Charges right in. The LT-432 gets killed by the defender. Von's thinking, I've got my 5k damage. I've got my mission. Pretty confident of being top 3 by experience with 5,157 hit points of damage done. And where's his AMX? He can't be... He's back there. There you go. He's back there. Well, they found him anyway. Could he get any further back? He's that far back. Nobody's got shots on him. Is he shooting? Is he shooting Von's teammates? I don't think he is. He's just copying damage. He's just sitting there. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the phone rang. Maybe the kettle boiled and he dashed back out into the kitchen and just parked his tank up on the on the red line. Who knows? That was an Ace Tanker Mastery badge, though. You know it as well as I do. That was an Ace Tanker Mastery badge from my old mate Von the Burglar. Von the Burglar from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. You know it. You know it as well as I do. Not only was it an ace, he got that mission for getting the 5,000 damage for sure. Bruiser medal for doing some internal modular crew damage kind of stuff. Fighter, fire for effect, high caliber, no problems whatsoever. Didn't have to worry about being top 3. He was top 1. He was top of the score charts with 1,292 base experience. Pardon me, 1292 base experience, 5 kills, nearly 5,500 damage done, because there was that shot that, I think the tank just disappeared as he fired, so he got a little bit more than the game indicated as far as damage does. The guy who came second got 1,600. The 252 did 2.5, but 5,500 damage. That's not too bad at all. In the Rheinmetall Skorpion G, the Skorpion G, the premium tier 8 German turreted tank destroyer. Von the Burger, absolute legend. Pleasure to meet you in Sydney, Von, after all these years. And if anyone was lucky enough to catch his speech at the Dove, it was to die for. It was absolutely fabulous. 16 shots fired, 13 hit, and they all penned. A little bit sniped. Even made credits. How many gold rounds did he fire? I don't know, but he made 120,000 credits. That's after tax in that 10-minute game for that ace, and not just an ace, but also the mission for the Chimera, the second reward tank in the second lot of personal missions, if that makes sense. Let's move on to game number 2. It's a 2-Up Tuesday. 2-Up Tuesday featuring the Skorpion and the Skorpion G. This is the Skorpion. It's the same tank. It just looks different. I can't see it. Anyway, this is Swizz. Swizz the Nomad from Mihi clan. Platooned up with his old mate Rune. That's underscore Rune with a capital R. And it's underscore Swizz with a capital S. I don't know. I'm tripping over my words like you wouldn't believe. I met Swizz as well. Swizz and Rune at Sydney. They were both really great to meet. I've met Rune once before. And I thought I met Swizz once before. I'm not too sure. I don't think I did. But I did meet him in Sydney, I'm sure. And absolute legend. Knows how to play the game. They're part of Mihi clan. M-I-H-I. I don't know where he got it from either. But underscore Swizz. Swizz, not Squiz. Swizz with a capital S is in the Skorpion. Now this is exactly the same as the Skorpion G. But he doesn't have the paint job. We can't see it yet because he's zoomed in. We're on Corellia and he's gone down to the eastern part of this map. He's picked up his first kill. Are we doing missions? He's not going to get that mission. That's all about stun. Let's forget about the mission. Von did enough missions for us in that last battle. Underscore Rune with a capital R in the Progetto 46 up there, spotting for his mate Swizz in the Skorpion, the tier 8 premium German tank destroyer. The one without the paint job. It's the same as the Skorpion G, but without the paint job. So you can put your own... The advantage of that, and this is why people say, why would you buy a Skorpion without the paint job, without the Skorpion G paint job, which looks so cool? Because some people, you might want to put your own camouflage on it. We've all got paints and camouflages sitting in the garage that, you get it from events, you get them from, missions, mini missions, all that kind of stuff. Do you want to chuck it on, make it look your own? It's all about personalising your tanks. And a lot of people, little Stewie loves personalising his tanks. He loves painting them purple and orange and green and you name it. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Underscore Rune with a capital R. Platooned with underscore Swizz with a capital S. They both made Sydney and survived. They survived Sydney. There should be a t-shirt going around. I survived the 2019 Wargaming get-together in Sydney. I reckon that'd be a good idea. If Wargaming are watching, get a t-shirt. Stubby holder. I survived the Sydney gathering of 2019. 2 kills to Swizz anyway. Nobody else has got a kill yet on his team. We're on Corellia. And he's kicking back here on the eastern flank. As the UDS 14-5 gets killed by artillery, the GW Tiger P. You can see Swizz and Rune were talking in chat. Now, when you're talking in chat, you can talk just to your platoon mate. You can talk to your whole team. He said, look, the enemy Skorpion G's in that bush up there, and that's why he's blind firing here, like you wouldn't believe. He's not too sure if that one went through. We'll see the result at the end. He's already got 1,910 damage done that we know about. Of course, when you blind fire, this thing down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen, doesn't update. If a blind shot goes through, it doesn't update. Anyway, coffee time. I always record these in the mornings. That's why there's always a coffee there. Unfortunately, underscore Room with a capital R just got taken out by artillery. Underscore Swizz with a capital S is his platoon mate and good friend. They're oh, look at this. This is a nice cheeky shot. Now you're talking into the defender. That defender will be going, how the hell did that happen? Now, Swizz is no dummy at this. No dummy at this game. He's got the chocolate running, a hot chocolate. It's not hot chocolate, it's just normal chocolate. But that helps his crew skills. He was ripped off. He was ripped off with that shot. That shot should have went, should have, would have, could have, into the side of the IS-3. 4-3 is the score now. 2 enemy tanks got taken out. The T-103, Russian TD, and the Skorpion G. That one goes through, gets the Prima Victoria in the side of the hull. 2 kills to Swizz the Nomad from Mihi Clan. Swizz, nearly 3,000 damage done, not counting any blind shots. Shoots the IS-3 again. We're still pumping out standard rounds. He's only got 4 standard rounds remaining. I'm not sure if the ammunition of the Skorpion is going to come into this. That shot definitely hit the IS-3. Whether it did damage or not, again, we'll see that at the end of the game. Quite a few blind shots in this battle. 10 minutes left on the clock. 5-4 is the score. Only 2 standard rounds remaining. And I get the impression that the enemy team, and Swizz even put it in the platoon chat. He even put it there. He said, "I don't think they're going to push now. I really do not think they're going to push." It's just, I think that opportunity might have left the enemy team. If they push, they're going to push into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 guns. Do they know that? Who knows? They might. They might push. We all know. World of Tanks. Anything can happen, and it usually does. 2 kills to Swizz the Nomad from Mihi Clan in the Skorpion. Similar to the Skorpion G that we just saw Von on in Mines, but without the paint job. 3,369 hit points of damage done so far. At the end of this game, we'll see how many blind shots went through. 3,369 so far. Not sure what happened there. Looking around, he's just looking for opportunities on the eastern flank. There it is. And that's what I was talking about as far as sometimes when you're watching a replay, if the person is zoomed in on sniper mode, you can't zoom out and look at the tank. There's the tank. So of course we saw Von earlier in the golden yellowy colour Skorpion G. This one, if you buy the Skorpion, you don't have to. You can put whatever colour you like on it. He's put the Koenig insignia on the side, which is weird because I know a guy with that surname. Wotan on the other side. He's got his own camo on there, which looks pretty cool. And of course, you still get the camouflage bonus and all that kind of stuff. He's got running a camo net as well to make it very, very hard for the enemy to see him. And I'm tipping, if I know Swizz, he's probably got a pretty good. He's probably got a pretty good crew in that tank, so it's going to make it even harder for the enemy to see this bad boy. 6-6 is the score. The GW Tiger, look at the GW Tiger over there, getting very brave, moving into a position where he can shoot those enemy tanks that were last spotted just around that corner, but running a great risk of being spotted himself. I would have thought he would have been back, maybe back here or in these bushes, I don't know. Swizz though, Swizz the Nomad is saying, I am relocating as well. Is he going to... He's going to be that guy who's behind artillery. That's okay. He's in a paper tank destroyer. Maybe they've pulled back. The Oho, the Japanese Tier 8 heavy tank, the biggest tank in this battle, is very close to where the enemy tanks were last seen. But he's not seeing anything. Clearly something's there because the Tiger... GW Tiger P just got killed by the T-34. So the T-34 is certainly up there. The Centurion 1 just picked up a kill on the M41 Bulldog. Must have been around here somewhere in the northern part of the map, out of our view. Swizz puts another shot into the T-34, bringing him down to 200 health. He'll be licking his lips here thinking, oh, this could be a kill if I can land it. Doesn't quite land the shot. Runs out of standard rounds. The Oho... looks like he might be taking the opportunity to kill the premium American heavy tank. 7-7's the score. The T-34-3 gets killed by the Prima Victoria in the middle. The Batchat 12T, I'm not sure if he's going to have a hard time getting rid of the Prima Victoria or not, or the TS5 might be coming to do the job. The Batchat 12-3 probably doesn't want to fire. He probably doesn't want to give away his position. Hopefully the Centurion 1 is shooting the Prima Victoria, who's just been respotted. The Centurion gets killed by the enemy artillery, and that brings the score back to 7-9. 2 kills to Swizz the Nomad from Mihi Clan. Someone tell me how to pronounce it. He'll tell me on TeamSpeak tonight, on Discord or whatever it is. 4,327 hit points of damage done. 2 kills. Not counting blind shots. You know what I mean. Batchat 12T is at full health over there. I'm guessing he's just sitting there spotting that Prima Victoria, praying that he doesn't get lit. The T-32 He's stuck there at A2, not sure what he's doing because his gun is well and truly out of this game. He's not going to spot anything from here. There was the Centurion was around here, so the Centurion would have spotted whatever was here, but the T-32 certainly wouldn't have been able to shoot anything. Sai says Swizz the Nomad in the platoon chat. Not sure if his mate's back. His mate said _room with the capital R. Made the comment. He said, I'll be back in a minute. AFK shortly. 7-9's the score. There's the IS-3. The OHO finds the IS-3. There's the Lansen. The Lansen looks like he's making a beeline for the Batchat 12T. That Batchat 12T will love it if Swizz can put one into the Swedish Tier 8 premium medium tank. In fact, 2 shots would be even better. Looks for it. Looks for the red line. Not sure where that went because we couldn't see through the bushes. Moves forward so he can see through the bushes. Pulls back so it turns opaque. Just wants to see what kind of outline he's got. Oh, there he is. That's the outline of the rock. That should be it. There you go for 550 hit points. That's not a bad roll. 550, 60 above the average. Not bad at all. 291 health left on the Lansen C. Batchat 12T. Probably doing the right thing, not shooting the Batchat 12T. As soon as you get spotted, the Lansen C will probably have a go at him, the Prima Victoria, and maybe the T-34. You know what it's like when a light tank gets lit. We know what it's like when a light tank gets lit. Everybody goes for it. The T-32 looks like he's moved from this side of the rock to that side of the rock. He's trying to shoot the Lansen C, but the Lansen C, I think, is too low for the T-32 to shoot. The score's 7-9. _Swizz with a capital S on 4,877 hit points of damage. Not counting those blind shots. I'm sure that he's put some blind shots in. I haven't looked at this replay before. This is the first time I'm watching it. There's 4 minutes left on the clock. The Lansen C is proving to be elusive. Swizz looking to the north, looking to the west, looking around. The OHO on 518 hit points. The IS-3 on 400. Who would win that? My money's probably on the IS-3, bearing in mind he's being backed up by a defender. Prima Victoria and the T-34, can't remember what kind of health they're on, but they're quite possibly quite happy just to kick back over there with 3.5 minutes left on the clock. 7-9 the score. Swizz the Nomad from me here. There's the Udes 14.5. Is that on full health? I think it might be. Hopefully the T-32 can shoot it. I doubt the T-32 can shoot it. There's artillery. Quick, shoot the artillery, quick. He's behind a rock. Don't worry, shoot him anyway. Someone shoot the artillery. That's what people are talking about. There's one shot for 300 hit points. He's on 59, and Swizz will say, I don't care if it's APCR. I'm going to take that kill. Pulls back, though. He does get spotted. Luckily, he's still on full health. Nothing can kill him with one shot. Not yet, anyway. There's the Udes on 1,200. Looking for the gap between the rocks. Can't quite get it. He's got a nice big rock there on his left to protect him from the Lansen if the Lansen starts trying to snipe him out. The Udes 14-5 Tier 8 Swedish non-premium medium tank. There's the Lansen again. Someone needs to kill that Lansen. He's only on 291 health. 4 premium rounds remaining. 2 high explosive rounds remaining. At this stage of the game, Swizz is probably thinking about his ammunition. He's probably also thinking about all those blind shots that he put through. The OHO's down to 89 hit points. The TS5 is coming around to try to back the OHO up. The OHO on 89 hit points. Anything could kill him. But yes, anything could kill him, but anything he could also block. He could also block a shot with a little bit of luck. Swizz decides to take the shot from the Prima Victoria, puts one in for the kill. He was probably hoping to kill the defender, but that's okay because the OHO kills the defender, the Tier 8 premium Russian heavy tank. The TS5 kills the IS-3. Now all of a sudden the scoreboard looks a lot better, but there's only 2 minutes left on the clock. T-34 camping back there at the base. Bang goes Swizz for his 5th kill. That brings the score back to 9-12. 12-9. 12-9 the score before the voice starts to go. Udes 14-5 is going for the Batchat. Killed the Lansen C, kills the Batchat. Udes on 871 health. Lansen on 291. He's got 2 premium rounds remaining. He's also got 2 high explosive rounds. Takes his time, aims and kills the GW Tiger P, bringing the score back to 13-10. That's 6 kills and the top gun for Swizz the Nomad. That's _Swizz the Nomad with a capital S. Yes, Rune, I know you're watching. Here comes the Udes. He's going for the Udes and the Lansen C. 2 remaining tanks. He's got 3 rounds remaining. There's the Lansen C. Gets shot by the Udes. Shoots and kills the Lands and Sea. And now he's got 2 HE rounds. He's on 7 kills. He's on a Radley Walters. Artillery hits. The UDAS 14-5 takes him down to 495 hit points. He's loaded, but he's only got HE rounds. Can he penetrate it for 630? What kind of health was the UDAS 14-5 on? Come on, boys, he's saying. Come and help me. We've got this. 30 seconds left on the clock. With 30 seconds left, he can fire both his shots if he needs to. That's what I'd be trying to do. Takes his time. Aims. Kills it for the 8th kill. That's exactly what Stewie would have done. 15-11. We know it's going to be an ace, don't we? That's the Skorpion without the G. Well, Skorpion without the G. Swizz the Nomad from Mihi Clan. The Skorpion, and it comes up grey in that picture. It's pretty cool. I reckon if people want to personalise their tanks, that's what they buy the Skorpion for. The Skorpion without the G. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for that very patient performance. The Bruiser Medal, Duelist, 5 for effect, 8 bonds because you got a Radley Walters. You got the Pascucci's Medal for killing 2 artilleries. High caliber for doing more than anyone else. And of course, you still get the Top Gun. 6,298 hit points. So it looks like none of the blind shots went through because that's what the game's indicating to me right now as I have a sneaky look. 8 kills, 1,613 base experience. He fired 29 shots, 20 hit, 16 penetrated. Most of it sniped, but he well and truly carried that one. Underscore with a capital S. Swizz the Nomad. Runes, mate. 1613 base experience, 6,298 damage. That's massive. And he even made some credits, 90,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. He only had 1 round remaining, so it could have got a Fadens as well. But I'd be very brave to, if you had to shoot the second last round in the dirt before he killed that last tank. That would be a very, very brave move indeed to risk it for a Fadens. But an epic performance from Swizz the Nomad from Mihi Clan. Excellent job. Great to meet you in Sydney. Von as well, you absolute legend. Von with the speeches at the Dove in the Skorpion G. The Skorpion G and the Skorpion without the G. The Tier 8 Premium German Tank Destroyer. Thank you very much for the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.